I feel good to be back with another video. Today I am making this video on the name reactions from the chemistry, and you should be very careful while I am going to explain these name reactions because these name reactions will form a basis for your chemistry in your class 11 and class 12. Okay, let us start and not waste time any further. Okay, we are starting with chemistry. And in chemistry we are starting with name reactions. You will find applications of name reactions everywhere wherever you go in chemistry. This is one of the most important aspect to be noticed while you are studying chemistry. Okay, we are starting with first and a very important reaction, which is called aldol condensation. Aldol condensation. And remember, each of the name reaction is taken from one of the scientists who have manipulated any kind of reaction and formed a reaction from that. Okay, so first is aldol condensation, which says two molecules of acetaldehyde, okay, which is having at least one alpha hydrogen. Okay, so with dilute NaOH they form 3-hydroxybutanol, which is also called aldol. If you have not listened carefully what I have said, please go back and listen, and I am going to write the reaction for that with a blue pen. I would suggest you guys to always use different colors of pen while you are studying chemistry. Okay, so I am making two molecules of acetaldehyde. This molecule I will be making like this, plus one more molecule. Also, I would like to mention that I will be teaching only 10 reactions today, so keep yourself updated with my new uploaded videos so that you get idea about all the reactions. Okay, so these are the two molecules of acetaldehyde right here. Acetaldehyde bracket, two molecules in dilute NaOH gives what? Gives aldol, means 3-hydroxybutanol. How do we write 3-hydroxybutanol? If you are studying in class 12, I expect you to have that idea that okay, so this is 3-hydroxy butanol. Also it is called aldol. This is alpha carbon and this is beta carbon. Okay, so this you have to remember while you are studying this reaction. Okay, so the sentence which I uttered in the very beginning of this video, you have to remember that sentence for all the period while you are studying chemistry. Okay, now the next reaction is Boltzmann reaction. Schumann. Okay, what does this reaction says? This reaction says that benzene diazonium chloride plus HbF4, when they are mixed, they precipitate out HCl and gives benzene diazonium tetrafluoroborate. Okay, and when this is heated, this gives fluorobenzene plus N2 plus BF3. So if you have listened to that carefully, I am writing the exact sentence in the form of reaction. So this is benzene diazonium chloride. How do we make benzene? Benzene, this is the benzene ring which resonates, in which electron resonates. Okay, yeah, this is benzene and this is benzene diazonium chloride. Write it down here, benzene diazonium chloride plus what I said, HbF4. okay, HbF4. all right, so this precipitates out HCl and then it forms benzene tetrafluoroborate. okay, so let us make that also. Benzene diazonium these names are so long that I can't write in a single line. Borate. And also when it is heated, as I said, it gives fluorobenzene plus N2 and 3. Sure, this is the whole reaction. Now the next reaction is benzoin condensation. Third, benzoin condensation. Okay, what does this reaction says? This reaction says that two molecules of benzaldehydes in alcoholic KCl gives, on heating, along with heating, gives benzoin. Okay, so let us write that in the form of a reaction. This way. In case I write something wrong or teach something wrong, you have full right to write down in the comment section so that I could correct myself. It is heated. Also we can write delta for heated, but I have written, so it does not matter now. So this is benzoin. This is benzoin. Now the next reaction which I will be writing and teaching is burette reaction. Burette please remember all these reactions will be used at various places while you are doing practicals in your BSc, or while you take BTech as chemistry with your majors, or in the first year of your basic subjects you will be having chemistry. In that you will be needing these concepts. Okay, so the burette reaction says two molecules of urea at slightly greater than 405 K of temperature gives burette plus NH3. Okay, so two molecules of urea, how do we write urea? NH2 C double bond O, and then on the right side also NH2. So let us write down that in the form of a reaction. NH2 C, we will write O. We can also have written double bond O at the upper side, but that doesn't matter here, plus H NH CO NH2. I will tell you why and how I am writing like this. Okay, so this is urea, two molecules. Let's make a sign for the reaction. Slightly greater than 405 K. For temperature we have to write at the down of the arrow. It forms burette. What is the formula for burette? This is burette plus ammonia. Okay, let us write in the bracket, this is burette. So what happens here is the precipitation takes place like this. Okay, that's why I have written, so that I can make you guys understand like this. The precipitation will take like this, and this ammonia will precipitate out, and the rest will form burette. Okay, let us turn page and study our fifth equation. The fifth equation is Bouvelt-Blanc reaction. What a tough name it is. Bouvelt-Blanc reaction, not reaction, it is reduction reaction. Bouvelt-Blanc reduction reaction. Okay, so what does this says is that the ethynyl ethanoate with four molecules of hydrogen in Na and C2H5OH gives ethanol. Okay, let us write that reaction. How do we write ethyl ethanoate? CS3 COO C2H5, which is ethyl ethanoate. Okay, plus 4 molecules of hydrogen in the presence of Na and C2H5OH gives 2 molecules of ethanol. Always remember, this is basic. Whenever OH group is attached, that gives alcohol, which ends with ol. Okay, so this is ethanol. The next reaction is one of the most important reaction that I have ever came across. It is Cannizzaro reaction. You might have listened its name from someone. Cannizzaro reaction. Okay, what does Cannizzaro reaction says is that two molecules of formaldehyde in concentrated NaOH gives CH3OH and H3 C double bond O minus Na plus. Let us write that in the form of reaction. I feel comfortable to write these reactions because I used to learn these reactions by heart. Always remember this sodium hydroxide is concentrated. Okay, concentrated is underlined. Okay, so it forms ethanol. It forms ethanol plus okay. So what is this? This is formaldehyde. Two molecules. Please remember, we also sometimes formaldehyde is also written as HCOOH. You don't have to be confused with this as well. Examiner writes this just to confuse the student, so that he might be examined on his level of understanding of the subject. Okay, so the next reaction is carbylamine reaction. There are more than 40 reactions. I will be teaching all of them, but the video gets so much long that I have to teach them in EMIs. Okay, so carbylamine reaction says that 1 degree amine and chloroform along with 3 molecules of alcohol or KOH when heated gives an isocyanide. Okay, so this is 1 degree of amine. This is 1 degree amine plus chloroform CHCl3. This is chloroform plus 3 molecules of potassium hydroxide, which is alcoholic, gives on heating an isocyanide. If you have studied the chemistry with concentration, you might know that what is an isocyanide. 3 KCl plus 3 molecules of H2O. And isocyanide. Okay, one more reaction in carbylamine is that aniline, which with chloroform and alcoholic KOH gives phenyl isocyanide. That you have to remember for your lifetime. Here lifetime refers if you are taking chemistry as your major. Aniline plus chloroform plus 3KOH, alcoholic, heated to give an phenyl isocyanide. How do we write phenyl isocyanide? Plus 3 molecules of KCl plus 3H2O. Let me write here phenyl isocyanide so that you guys remember that it is phenyl isocyanide. I would suggest you, whenever this type of questions come in your exams, write the whole reaction as I am writing and the statement as I have uttered. If you are making notes while seeing my video, so keep a copy with you so that whenever I speak a statement you can write that. Okay, the next reaction is Claisen condensation. Reaction number 8. Claisen condensation. This reaction says that CH3 C double bond O C2 H5 is 2 molecules. Two molecules of them combine together like this. They combine together in the presence of this to form ethyl acetoacetate, or which is a beta keto ether. Okay, so how do we write that? Ethyl acetoacetate. Okay, so what is this? Ethyl acetoacetate, which is also a beta keto ether. Okay, now the eight reactions have been completed. Please take a screenshot or whatever you want to take so that I can move to the next 2 and last equations for today and we can finish this session. Okay, let me take another page for the other 2 reactions. The next reaction is Claisen-Smith reaction. As the name suggests, this reaction might be the result of the hard work of 2 scientists. Okay, Claisen-Smith condensation reaction. Condensation. What does this says is that benzaldehyde and acetophenol together in dilute NaOH gives a reaction which on heating precipitates out water or H2O, which gives benzyl acetophenol. This is the way that you should remember a reaction. How I said benzaldehyde and acetophenol in dilute NaOH gives a reaction which is heated and precipitates out H2O to gives benzyl acetophenone. Okay, so write that reaction on a page and see whether I am writing that reaction exactly as the statement I have uttered or not. Okay, I have said benzaldehyde with acetophenone in dilute NaOH formed a reaction. Breakage of bond will be there, so that this bond will break and a OH group will come here, like this will go here, and the bond that breaks will attach to somewhere else. Let's see how and where it attaches. What happens here? COH H, this H have came here and the bond will be attached to the CH2 group, and the other will remain like this. Sure. Okay, the next part is that it is heated, which precipitates out H2O. Is heated, which precipitates out H2O, and it gives benzyl acetophenone. How do we write benzyl acetophenone? This, like this. So this is your benzyl acetophenone. Let me write that in a bracket. Benzyl acetophenone. Benzaldehyde, this is benzaldehyde, and this is acetophenone. Let me keep this in a bracket. Now let us move to the next reaction, which is known as Clemmensen reaction, and also it is the last reaction for today's session. Clemmensen reduction reaction. Always you can predict by the name of the reaction that what it is doing. Just remember, this is a reduction reaction. So what happens is that acetaldehydes or ketones with zinc or Hg in the presence of concentrated HCl gives corresponding hydroxide. Okay, let us write that. Aldehyde or ketones in the presence of zinc or mercury in concentrated hydrochloric acid gives corresponding peroxide. Okay, so for example, let us take this group plus 4 hydrogen atoms in the presence of zinc and mercury, concentrated HCl. It will give corresponding oxide with the in the presence of water. Okay, so this is the last reaction that I would be teaching today. I would suggest you guys to revise whatever I have taught today. Write the reaction as many times as possible so that you can remember these reactions till your examinations that will be hopefully will be happening next year. In case you can't remember the reactions, keep on doing, practicing, remember by your heart. This believe me, this reaction will never leave you alone till you are having chemistry as one of your subjects. Okay, in the next chapters or in the coming videos, I will be teaching you ascent and descent reaction. Once I will teach you ascent and descent reaction, believe me, you will be the master of the chemistry. Masters means you will be very perfect in chemistry. Okay, so let us end a video here. Thank you for giving your time on my video. Thank you.